So we work with a lot of funeral homes and a lot of nursing homes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the great things we can do is help executors. Explain that.
Well, if you get named as an executor of a will, most of the time it means that you're the eldest of the family.
So
That's usually who they name,
So
right?
a legal heir usually.
A legal heir, right? But inexperienced. It's not like lawyers get named. Most of the time, it's just a family member that gets named as an executor. Well, to begin with, they're already dealing with grief because they've lost a loved one. Mom, dad, uncle, they're already dealing with that. And then on top of that, they have all this huge responsibility of the estate. Now, the estate can involve so much. Like maybe they had a cottage on a lake somewheres and they have their own home, and maybe they have other things like coin collections that are left in savings deposit boxes. They could have tons of stuff. And all of that has to be got together, processed through a probate. Final taxes have to be done. All of that, huge. Like all of a sudden, on top of grieving for a loved one, they've got all this other responsibility.
I know. And you know what's interesting? We're not taught how to be an executor at school.
No.
There's not a program that you can go to say, hey, look, I want to take this 3-week, 3-month program to learn how to be an executive for my parents, my siblings. People you go to ask about being an executor, your funeral home director, what do they tell you? Go to your lawyer. Your lawyer's not going to sit there and explain every step what executor does. It's kind of on you to have to figure it out on your own.
Or the lawyer's going to say, oh, I'll do all of that for you for $400 an hour.
Wow, $400 an hour. Perfect.
And how much we charge for doing all of that?
Yeah.
$40.
And we are searching in areas that, again, lawyers aren't searching. Lawyers would inform you and say, go through all your filing cabinets. Go through all your bank statements. Yeah, that's great. So that's money that you know is there. Let's gather it together. How about the money you don't even know? Because there is no receipt. There is no bank statement. There is no piece of paper in your filing cabinet. That money goes, if you don't know what's there, it, again, goes unclaimed.
If your loved one passed away that's 85, 90 years old, they might have bought a life insurance policy 60 years ago. There's a lot of living in between when they bought it and when they die.
Yes.
So a lot could have gone missing, a lot of paperwork.
And how about if, let's say you live in a different province than your family member. You're an executor and the person you're executive for is in a different province. They moved to a nursing home. They had a third party come in and clean out all their house to sell it to get it ready for them to go in a nursing home. Do you think they're going to go through every piece of paper before they toss it?
No.
Probably not.
No.
So this is money that family members would have paid into. Hard-earned money that they paid into with the hopes of leaving to their loved ones after they passed away. And it goes missing.
And there's one more area that people don't think about is when you're grieving for a loved one, you don't really want to be. There's a lot of guilt in looking and searching for assets. For instance, the other family members might say, why are you doing that? Are you trying to get rich on mom's death?
Absolutely.
That might be said sometimes.
The stigma around it. I totally agree. You're totally right.
So I think we are providing for executors of wills an awesome service that every single one of them need.
I agree. You know what? And it's even if you've been an executor and the person passed away 10 years ago, we can still search. Yes. I mean, it's going to be a little bit easier now if you're an executor because you'll have the death certificates. You'll have all that updated information in front of you. But again, don't let that stop you. If you had to process your loved one's passing 10 years ago before the technology that we have now, before the information that we have available to us now, you might have missed something. Let us find it. Let us do the search. We have the experience, we have the research, we know the avenues to go to get this search done. Yeah, it does take 60 days because it is a thorough search.